What a beautiful day today. Jakey Poo was just arrested in the state of Minnesota for driving on a sidewalk in front of City Hall, inciting a riot. Now, I don't think a lot of people know this, so I'll just put this out there. This means that his $250,000 bond out of the state of Texas, to which he's wearing a GPS monitor for, has now been revoked because he violated the conditions of his release. That means that the Collin County District Attorney's Office will issue a bench warrant for Jakey Poo and a detainer, and they will ask to extradite Jake from Minnesota to Texas. Now, if Minnesota wants to continue, they have the right to keep him there and charge him, but the state of Texas actually has higher charges on him than Minnesota. He's facing 1 count of third-degree terroristic threat and criminal trespassing. Those carry a higher penalty in the state of Texas than they do in his Minnesota charges. I say you let Texas throw the book at him because Collin County wasn't playing. Neither was Frisco and neither was Dallas County. And honestly, it's about time you throw him into jail, actually into prison with some of these other people, because he looks like someone that would drop the soap. This is your plan.
This is the incident. So, yet again, Jake Lang shows up where the action is, makes an ass out of himself, and ends up fleeing, and once again gets arrested. So, our friend, political mom there, says, let Texas have him, not Minnesota, because the punishment is more severe for the charges he's facing in Texas. Here's my problem. It's Texas. I feel more secure in a conviction coming out of Minnesota than I do Texas. Maybe I'm just misjudging this, and maybe I'm overreacting, but this guy needs to be made an example out of by the judicial system, by the courts. And you're right, he needs to go to prison. He needs to go to prison, and he needs to make some decisions once he gets there, because he is outspoken against the black community. Very, very, very outspoken. And I don't think he's man enough to hang with the white supremacists. I don't think he's strong enough to pick a side in that particular back and forth in the yard and come out of it unscathed. But he needs to be made an example out of. We cannot just continue to let this asshole do what he does time and time again, inciting riots, breaking laws, violating his own parole. I mean, he's free to say what he wants to say, but what he does is a different thing oftentimes. And now he's been in violation of his parole, finds himself in violation of his parole. So, arrest him, charge him, prosecute him, convict him, and more importantly, incarcerate him. Also, I go back to who is financing all of this for this gentleman. Whenever there's think about it. Whenever something pops off somewhere in the country, some kind of protest somewhere, there's another detention center, there's a march, a parade, something. Whenever these events pop off, and you turn on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, you see the same people over and over and over again showing up to wherever there's something happening, the same fucking people keep showing up. Who's financing this?